All right, folks. Welcome back to. Welcome back to. Let's see. This would be the third episode. Okay, yeah. This would be the third episode of Mutumba the Mad Sun. We would like to give. We would like to give a briefing as to what happened last time.
I got it this time. So, what happened last time is Locke unfroze and managed to rejoin the now expanded party with Arno and Vice. Weiss. Weiss. No, it's not. It's not the actual name. It's anyway. After a short bit of banter in which they sort of introduced themselves, and Locke, of course, did his holy duty of technically threatening the criminal, they moved further on into the dungeon, into a strange room that seemed to give off the warmth of hope. Of course, it was obviously a trap. The bird, or good glass,
Amber.
set off the trap by flapping onto a meat table. We were assaulted by the spiders and the spearters, name pending, and the rest of the session was mostly just the combat, in which we almost got our asses kicked. Afterwards, Ash did get like a really cool thing. Not Ash, Soot.
So
Soot did get a really cool thing where the weird music box was doing weird things and not giving off any magic, but doing magic. That's about where we ended off last time.
All right, good. Take your point of inspiration. You'll need it.
Oh my god.
And as per usual, it'll expire by the end of the session. And I have forgotten to provide this to. I don't think I have elaborated this to the group, but have a plot. Each of y'all got a plot inspiration.
oh,
You get one opportunity. You have one. You have one inspiration that will change a dice roll to be a natural one. And
now I'm going to hold on to it forever until the final boss fight.
Sid?
you could use it for you could use it for the boss fight. You could use it for a narrative, some sort of narrative thing, etc. It is called plot inspiration for a reason. But we'll go back. We'll go back down to where Locke has recapped, and you guys are in the dining hall after having a brief moment of rest as Rakim treats you all that are injured, at least to the best of his ability. We ended off the scene. We ended off with Soot lunging over and grabbing the box. After that display that the music box showed.
Are we seriously just going to ignore that bird can talk?
Yes.
I grab a glass by the throat and throw him again.
He goes sailing off into the other room.
I'm here!
Bird.
And that was enough to drop him to 0.
Ah, there he goes.
But
There.
the box
Ooh,
continues
the
to play its
tragedy.
music.
I'm gonna just stuff it on my pack. Can I close it?
Yeah. After tinkering around with it a little bit, you do not have you do not have a spare 1 point of XP as far as I'm aware of to bind yourself to this item if you wanted to.
I'm just gonna shove it on my pack. Creepy artifact to get. Let's go.
Cool.
But so, all right. Are you guys? Are you? Will you all be continuing exploring further down?
Locke is looking at the rest of them. I am not particularly excited to do this.
Well, we're pretty roughed up as it is, and we are officially out of recovery potential. So if we go down, we may not come back up.
I got what I was looking for. Full ancient mystical artifact. And didn't we like undo the stop on the town?
Yes, that was exactly the point of, coming here, I think.
Yep, goal attained.
Then let's not.
Let's put a pin in it for now.
Locke is looking over to Whis.
Advice, you alright?
Do we know which way to go?
Up?
The way we came, this isn't exactly a maze.
I don't know, wasn't there like 20 doors or whatever?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of doors, yes. And when you look down these, open these doors and look down the halls, it seems to start to layer itself out to be a large home of some sort.
Oh,
Somewhat, at least a large home of someone who perhaps was once a noble household, as far as you can tell. None of the designs around here are that of, at least in recent Ambrian architecture.
Which makes sense for a temple of a dead god.
but I guess if the noble's worshipping it, then it needs to have at least some power.
And now they're dead.
Yes, so let's make like a tree and leaf. Huh? Huh?
Agree.
Locke is
Glastus Glastus walks through one of the doors and has a coin in his mouth.
Oh, sick. He flaps right. I hold up a forearm, flaps over. Sick. delicious coin.
He turns his head away as you try to take the coin.
Bastard. Let me see.
Hold!
No, it's not. I grab the coin and start wrestling with him. Just give me coin. I'm just gonna hold it still. What does it look like?
It appears. It appears to be. It appears to be some. It appears to be an old coin that, where its outer, where the outer shape of it is squiggly rather than it's a circle. It's a circle that perhaps had been like splattered, where its shape was determined by how it splatters itself before solidifying, but
Wavy?
Yeah, like
Yeah, like an ink seal, or like a
wax seal or something.
a wax seal, yeah. Because the thing was forged as it was molten.
And you can see him ingrain onto it. Ingrain onto it after like a squint or two. It appears to be some sort of written language, though you. I'd say given how often you look around, it appears to be at the very least something perhaps related to wizardry, at the very least in terms of how its glyphs are written. At least in that kind of pattern.
God, I wish I could read.
Just saying.
Wait a minute, I know how to read.
I shove
Wait,
a piece of
Yes, I do.
of ration into the bird. I flick the coin over to Locke.
Locke will catch it. I actually do know how to read. I had to do.
Just start speaking Vietnamese.
How's that?
Alright.
Ni hao.
Alright, so you give a look at this coin. Give me cunning.
Wait, no, that's not a bad roll. I was about to say no. I'm stupid.
Hey, you can use that advantage right
I'm
now.
going to use my inspiration. I'm not turning off the day like
Roll another 20.
That's a pass.
Okay.
Now use your
Balance
quad
it out, he says. Okay. Let's see. Given glancing at this, you this writing is similar to. Okay, let me figure out how to word this. You recognize this from a portion of your scripture, but in terms of perhaps the language or perhaps of this the origin of this, you cannot really determine, and if the writing was any more complicated, you would not know what this was saying at all.
This looks like old scriptures. Script. But it's in very archaic language.
Let's see. But
Like, how do I say?
let's see. Let me. Go
It uses a lot of "thoust," for instance.
Let's see. You were. but it does let me go over here. What you're able to make out from the glyph is lords.
It says something about lords. Or actually,
No, that's
all
just
I
what the
really-
word giving a good enough look like. It's just the word lords.
Oh, it's literally the word lords.
Alright,
I got the bird.
more.
No. Oh, okay.
It taps
lead
the
way.
coin.
Lead the way then.
Thought-
You dumb bird. It's funny because this bird literally can telepathically communicate to me and is still relying on his dumb speech. I start following.
It
A lot of questions about that bird.
the questions are best left unanswered, son.
I choke the bird again. Oh wait, okay, that wasn't the bird. I was about to actually send the bird to the netherworld.
But
Please, that
Don't
works
ask
so hard
questions
for
you don't want to know the answers to.
You stupid bird. You don't. What are you doing?
That is like number one in the Omnis Statements book for the Credo Scriptures.
dropped
I
my gun and
shall.
shoot him. Oh wait, sorry. My bad. Please continue.
Oh no, that was me. Go ahead, shoot me.
All right, he's dead.
well,
Coinage.
I'll be heading back. I'll be heading back ahead of you guys then. I have
All right.
I have patients that need a lot more maintenance than just being treated with some bandages.
Let's hope it stays that way. Wait, no, not that they still need to be treated. That we only need bandages. That's what I meant. Absolutely nothing else.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of mixed messages from you.
I was gonna say, adding that absolutely made it seem otherwise.
Alright, be careful down here, kids. You find something interesting. I want my first scoop of it. Wait, no, second scoop of it. And he starts to dart. He starts to dart up the stars. And he exits left side screen.
He's gone.
Oh great, there goes the healer.
It's not like he could heal us up
And-
anymore.
Glass starts to hop walk his way through the door.
Yeah, behind him.
I shall follow and provide backup.
I'm following, of course. Arafa would be sad if those two died.
I guess I'll bring up the rear.
That's what I'm saying. I have so many crow memes in the chamber so I can describe my crow. Or my
Yeah.
raven, rather. He's big bored. Crows are small.
And as you follow, the halls, the halls may begin to look look less decorative and more so the ruins that you envision this place to be. As mold
See,
starts
strangely
to
enough,
take.
now that it is more decrepit, it is less ominous.
And eventually, mold starts to take over. Some of the paintings are paintings are barely recognizable as paintings. beyond just, oh, look, a frame. And you eventually find that there are a small cluster of coins. That there's a small cluster of coins just out on the floor out on the floor behind what appears to be a barricaded door.
What kind of barricades are they, Steven?
Just cartoon style nailing woodboard.
Oh, well, unfortunately, none of us have a hammer, so we can't take down this barricade.
With the coins on the other side or on this side?
Some of the coins. There's a few coins just on this side, but no.
Oh, but they're like spilling through.
There's some of it spilled through. As you can see, that there is some small gaps near the bottom of the door.
These are moldy wooden barricades only held up by nails, correct?
Yes.
Locke just kicks them in.
Right, make a strong check.
I prepare for combat.
Oh, that is the correct one. Okay, I didn't recognize it because of the meme. That is a pass.
All right, now the roll was not for the door itself. The roll was for the hill of the hail of coins that would have covered your body as you kick the door. But as you kick it, the coin starts to a hill of coins start to push out as though the door, as though these coins function as a barricade in of itself. And as it goes over and covers the lower half of your body, the coin starts to disperse itself along the hall more evenly.
As in, okay. So it's not that they're moving as if they have a mind. It's just that they're like falling like coins.
Until it is evenly layered along the hall. But on the other side, you can see that it opens up to a well-preserved room where there are 5 is it sarcophagi or sarcophaguses?
It's sarcophagi.
Okay. You can see that there's 5 sarcophagi, and alongside with one large portrait. One large portrait, or at least one large painting, not portrait, painting. Let's see.
Guys, it's against my religion to disturb the dead.
Oh,
Where is it? There it is.
And the dead are disturbing me.
I love and hate this artist. Like, I love this artist because of what they can do. I hate this artist because of what they can do. But this is the painting.
oh, yes. They make some very good magic cards.
Is that a black counterspell?
No, I think this is like a common card or an uncommon card.
Yeah. It's kind of insane.
But the
The
art
art goes
goes
so
hard.
hard. Yes.
Unfortunately, the artist got done dirty by Wizards of the Coast.
I agree.
Lady and gentlemen, I believe I am very unhappy.
Well, gain is gain.
I mean, we could take it off the wall. That's a lot of money. I'm looking at it, trying to assess its value.
Alright.
Would it be worth anything, Steve-O?
I don't think money is what living with a curse. Thank you.
I like wave my hand like I'm shrugging him off.
I guess now that folks are moving into the room, vigilance or cunning checks.
I will take my cunning things.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'll also take my cunning.
I'll take vigilant. Ha ha.
I got a pass.
This is the part where we die. I did.
This
not
is the part
pass.
where you die.
Vigilant or what?
Vigilance or
cunning.
cunning.
Alright,
Pass.
that's a failure.
Given a look at the painting, if it's old, it probably already if it's old lost painting, that already in of itself has value. But now the problem comes of the content of this painting. If you were to sell it to Ambria.
It's just a weird picture.
Undead are very unliked.
It's a picture.
It depicts undead, and you're talking about like what probably is as close to a theocracy as a monarchy gets.
Yeah, which
Mhm.
means the person who wants to buy this is in the underground and is willing to pay a top dollar for it.
Snap finger gun, exactly at my boy.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna carry the thing because I don't want to get
Yeah,
arrested.
I'm not touching that.
I send the bird over to make physical contact with the painting. Is he good? Did he explode?
He turns into a skull bird.
Did he?
No.
Damn.
But
Damn.
Anything?
I mean, he gives a glance around.
Oh yeah, I need to check my bird as well.
I'm assuming
It's
it's
a vigilant.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, it's vigilant or
Cunning.
what? Cunning.
Yeah.
He has. Yeah, it's vigilance. Let's go. Come on and. Oh, critical success.
Mm,
He's
vigilance,
good.
right?
Yes.
As it flies over and it starts to pry around, it starts to poke. It starts to poke at the painting. Poke a hole into the painting.
Oh no.
No.
The bastard,
The value.
like a bastard,
Yes.
like he destroys the painting.
Like he pokes a hole at like the corner.
Okay.
There's
Because
something behind the painting, isn't there?
Well, I'm waiting for my bird to tell me something.
Well,
'Cause
no.
so
he's
far,
poking
he
a
just
hole
poked-
at the corner. It's
So
obvious.
you can poke a hole in a painting if it's on a cinder block.
No, the reason he's poking a hole at the painting must be because there's something back there.
I require information, Stephen.
stop. There appears to be something back here. Master.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Alright, turns out he's
pull the
right.
painting and roll it up.
Sick. I pass him a piece of tape so he can keep it rolled up.
Yeah.
The
There's some
painting
twine
or,
The painting, yeah.
yeah. Okay. And once you and looking behind it, there is it is a map of it is a portional map of the barbarian and the Ambrian current territories.
Sick. This is highly valuable.
And and
A highly valuable map on an evil painting that no one wants. Brilliant.
and there is and along what you guys can make out to be the rivers, some of the rivers, it appears that there are points that are pinned around perhaps with some of your with your cunning checks the cunning checks that you guys have made. you guys have you guys are able to make out that these are around Ambrian towns or port cities that hugging the river. However, it's not. It's some major ones, and but it's mostly perhaps like no, but it's mostly nobody towns that nobody small time towns, small part-time towns that really only perhaps a lord of their territory would know.
Does this area of the map look familiar to me?
Yes, and to
Yes, I see.
and to Vice as well. You can recognize that some of these towns are are in your territory, in your father's territory as well. And let's see. Was that a cunning from you, right? That was cunning from you, right? Locke.
Yep, that is a cunning.
You're able to make out that these are some locations of that majority of these are church locations, but small churches.
Oh, some of these are chapters. Actually, most of them are chapters. He's like looking over them. All of them are chapters.
Is that right?
So they're
So,
like,
what is this map's purpose for?
That
look at art.
is something that I would very much like to know as well.
And why is it in this place with the spiders?
And let's see. Where's Vice? Vice got a 7. All right. And so Vice, as you look around, this area, it seems you find you were able to find some some interactive levers and little systems in place. Though they in giving a look around, it doesn't appear to be doesn't appear that it would it doesn't appear that it would be a trap of some kind. At the very least, this at the very least, those levers that you find.
It's not a trap, but I don't know what they do.
well,
I guess I'll look towards the group. I'll just be like, I guess prepare yourselves, and then I'll flip a lever, see what happens.
I see.
Wasn't enough time to prepare anything, you bastard.
And as you pull the lever, all 5 sarcophagi open up.
I'm gone. I run.
Yes, out of here, please.
Like, I'm gonna leave the bird to see what happens, but I'm vacating the premises immediately.
I will not be here when things come out of those sarcophagi. The undead are very, very much not my friends.
Is there anything in the sarcophagi? Also, how many levers are there? You said there was various levers.
There were 5. And
Okay.
pulling one of them opened all 5 sarcophagi.
Huh.
And everyone, and as you pull that one, everyone is already booking it as you do recognize that all 5 of them are opening. But through Glass's
Yeah.
eyes, you recognize that as it opens. Excuse me. Nothing. So the sarcophagi are positioned in a similar way that you would see in like a square. 4 points making a square with 1 in the center.
Oh.
Like a die. So the 4 that make up, so the 4 around the edges, the 4 that make up the edges, those inside are filled. It seems to be skeletons and it's just or at least remnants and corpses with buried in gold and some in some of their presumed heirlooms or personal treasures. And for the one in the center, it's empty.
Curses, Clea.
Return.
Locke walks back in as well.
I got an empty sarcophagus.
And
Locke walks back out at the mention of an empty sarcophagus.
in the empty sarcophagus, there is a large line of writing.
I guess I'll go and read the writing.
All right. Let's see. Give me a cunning roll yet again. Vice.
Got a 2.
I see.
So close to greatness.
That could have hit something.
The sarcophagus, as you read through it, at the top, the first segment that you read as you go around. Here lies Pilata. Great mage. The great mage that has done and it essentially goes into the obituary and so forth before it goes to the next segment, which seems to be recently marked in, but it appears to be it seems to be a large tunnel. It appears to be a large tunnel system. Well, at least it implies some sort of large tunnel system.
Is it like a map or?
It's something. It does appear to be a map as you look around, but it appears to be a map of the tunnels themselves. At least a simplified map of the tunnels themselves.
Like the ones we're currently in, right?
Not exactly. appears to be more. It appears less natural. More man-made, more so man-made tunnels. And taking a look at it, it's not even closely related to the tunnels that you are in.
Oh, okay.
And at the bottom, it starts to speak. With the 2, and given every piece in the forehand, perhaps these lines of tunnels has to do something with the map above you. That the map above that was behind the painting.
Okay, okay.
And last bit, and in the last bit, you do see what appears to be now more of like a handwriting, a handwriting from ink onto what's left. I have the Embrians. I have the Embrians to thank for my peaceful rest. And I believe it's time for me to give them a proper welcoming. When to the lords beside me, should you find yourselves the time to read my message, it appears that the time of rebirth has presented itself forward to us. I have an infant that is growing quite rapidly and has begun to master its ways of manipulating water and to breathe fire. Child is coming out quite nicely. Give it a little over a decade and it shall be ready. And well, should you find yourselves foreigners onto my should you find yourselves foreigners into my home, may this be your final resting place. And with the E at the last word, sort of just the tail end of it gets the line to it just continues along the wall, almost violently, just done in wide swing, wide swing.
A log.
Yes.
You know any like rituals or something that can keep corpses from coming back to life?
Prios has not blessed me with the ability to do those yet.
I see.
I have them memorized. If we found a stronger clergyman, but seeing as you're saying that, I believe I was right when I said we should have left.
Oh yes, but the churches also might be in danger.
Oh,
I scroll all of this down, by the way, just for the record.
well, pardon my barbarian, but God fucking damn it.
Good to know barbarians speak French.
And that last sentence glows.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
And another door, or at least a portion of the wall, just opens itself.
Why is it this one? Please. Please no. Please.
And emerging from it, so you can recognize from the robe that it was it was the wizard that you saw in town above. But you can see you folks can see that there are markings on this thing's body. It's and around the stomach region, it is open. It is an open wound, and the insides that would be exposed is instead hollow, and you see nothing but bone.
Oh no.
With the outer edges gray,
Oh.
and his jaw, half of his jaw is split, and in that portion that is split is also splitted with razor fangs, with razor teeth exposed.
Like, mandibles?
Damn split lip.
Yeah. So we're talking, like, split lips.
Yeah, I'm talking about like split lips, but only a portion of his face is split lipped. A portion of the mouth.
The
is
bottom
split-lipped.
jaw, right?
Basically, a bottom quarter.
Okay.
And to those of you who can recognize it from either previous experiences or from from the scriptures or from whatever your experience, whatever you find yourselves familiarizing with this, the markings and the features on this on what was of a person stands in front of you is now a blight. A fully corrupted person. And
They're too far gone.
the blight are those who are too far gone. The blight is that of the corruption has fully consumed them. They are no longer a person, and whatever sense of self that they would have had has been stripped away from them. And they are forced into existing in this state. Or at least as your scripture puts it, they are trapped inside this husk that they cannot escape from without intervention. And the intervention is to be smitten.
Get killed.
So what I'm hearing is I just have to hit it really, really hard.
Yes. You're about to learn that it too hits really, really hard. Alright, everyone.
I'm
Oh.
gone.
Yep. I mean, just like turns, sees that, and Soot's already booking it.
How did it get past the doctor?
Well, no, it came through a hole in the wall. Or an opening in the wall. I guess it made an opening, I don't know.
But,
I see. I'm a
may-
little turned around. Oh,
Can blights use magic?
oh,
We've
but
never
bless you,
encountered one
sir.
before.
And then the lich dies.
it starts to
Big
twist,
blast.
twist and snap, and it drops onto all four. It drops onto all fours, and its legs bends to represent that of an arachnid before its limbs turn black and starts to actually resemble a spider's legs.
Gross.
So maybe he got bit by a spider.
And
Gentlemen,
it starts to and its eyes begin to glow red, and it starts to let out a screech before it starts charging at you.
Prius Volt.
As
Yeah, 'cause
in,
I guess-
as in
yes,
smiting, or as in running?
As in, basically, his scripture says, hey, that thing is a trapped person inside the body of a monster. Kill it. So he's killing it.
Or
A Deus Volt.
Oh gosh.
Prius Volt. Deus is general.
The Deus is a capital G god.
Listen, buddy, I know we've only known each other for like 5 minutes. You're far more of the religious one than I am.
Alright, what's your quick?
Boy. Oh, fantastic. 10.
10? Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, you get the first move.
Let's go.
I'm killing this thing. I'm just swinging at it. I'm destroying it.
Yeah, roll to hit and roll accuracy and add 9.
Like,
So
to
glad
the
it's
roll?
strength.
Add 9 to the DC.
Wait.
So
add
it becomes
9 to
way
the-
easier.
Yes, it becomes
means
the DC is raised by 9, as in it is
Oh.
easier.
I have a
So this
chance
thing's
to
like
hit
a-
it.
This thing
So,
has cannon?
I hit without needing to roll then.
So you don't want to crit?
Oh, no, that's fair.
Betrayed.
All
You
right.
can kill it in one shot. If it's not
Well-
immune to your physical damage, he's dead right here.
All right. Roll. All right. Roll your damage.
Unless it has some weird like fuck off mechanics.
4. Does this pierce his pain threshold?
It does not.
All right.
And let's see. And as you so you do your 4 damage to it, and striking it, you are hit with you're hit with splashes of blood coating you from your swing, and the blood starts to burn like a lot. To where you will be suffering from 3 points of damage for 3 turns.
Oh no.
Acidic blood!
And let's see. And as you swung at it, the size of this creature, now that it has approached, the size of of this blight is a lot bigger than what you have read from the book. At least you knew that they were big, but this is big. It's as it gets closer to you, perhaps it grew as it got closer, but now that it's in front of you, it's standing at 10 feet.
Jesus.
By the light of Imperials.
And the head starts to look more and more like, as brought up earlier, it starts to look more like mandibles. And from that swing, when it's swinging and glance back, it just snap, and it seems like it's finished its transformation as you or its form, and it looks. It almost looks like for general description, like daddy long legs, and there's like and a person's like neck downward is hanging from the bottom side of the circle of the main body of the spider.
No.
I hate you.
And let's see. But and as you take a swing at it, as it leaks that out, you also notice that there's a lot to go through. Or at least a lot more to go through it than what would be normal. And so let's see. Anything else on your turn?
No.
All right, and it goes to swing at you. Give me.
Well, does anyone else get a turn?
Well, who else is swinging? I guess who else is participating?
Locke, I don't think we live this. I know you have a solemn oath to like the holy. I don't think we live this.
Now, I'm really not living this if you aren't helping.
I think even if I do help, we're not living this.
I mean, I shall attempt one swing. I'll see if I can hit it.
If your quick stat is above a 5, you're faster than it.
Oh, okay.
My quick stat is at 5.
It's
But
big and slow.
But it goes off of my cunning for.
Yes, it also
what's it
does
called?
a lot of damage, and I don't have a lot of health.
We healed last time.
Not a maximum.
To just about.
But buddy,
I can heal you.
Accounting for the burning blood, if that thing even hits me once, because I'm going to get hit with the burning blood. If that thing hits me once, I'm down.
My brother in Prios, I can heal you.
Does that remove? Okay, like how much? 9
Uh,
damage, right? Over 3 turns. Does your healing cleanse the debuff, or does it just put off the damage?
It just puts off the damage for now.
See, you dealt 4 damage to it. So 50% of the time, you're dealing 0 damage. Right? You didn't actually do any damage to it, right? Actually, no, you dealt damage to it, right? It's just whether or not he was
Yeah,
knocked out.
you still take damage. It's just more of
It's
if
still
you can keep
doing
going.
damage,
Okay.
yes.
And
So, let's see. You have a D8. Does everybody have a D8?
I
Yeah,
got a
or
D12.
I got a D8.
Okay.
I have
So,
a D12.
presuming we hit every time, which is likely, we're dealing. Your D12 is 6 damage on average. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we can deal 14 damage to this thing in a turn before it hits again. When you hit it, it hits you back. And then it deals 9 damage. Did you save for that blood damage, or did it happen automatically, Aaron?
It happened automatically.
Alright, so melees are going to hurt. They're going to deal 9 damage retaliatory over 3 turns. You have AoE healing?
No, it's currently on touch, so I can keep me and Zach up.
Okay, how much does it heal?
Hold on, let me actually pull up the spell itself.
I think it's 1d4.
Lay on hands. 1d6.
1d6. Okay, so on average, that's going to heal 3. So, and you cost 1 temporary corruption per, right?
Mm-hmm. Or well, no, it's roll for temporary corruption whenever you make spells.
Oh, that's right. And what's the what's your success rate?
Success rate.
So what's your resolute?
Oh, my resolute is 14.
So you fail 6% of the time, which is 30. You have 70. So you got a 70% chance of not getting a corruption. Which means you get 0.7 corruption per. Is it what? It's 1d4, right? If you fail.
Yes.
So that's 2.5 times 0.7, which is 2/4. That's 1/4. It's about you take
Well,
about
hold
1.5.
on. No, because of the way the theurgy is stated, I have to roll every time for the corruption anyway, because I don't have the thing that says, "Hey, you don't fail yet" until I get further into theurgy.
Yeah. So every time you cast it, you roll it. So every single time you take 1.5 points of.
So this is non-sustainable.
It's not ultimately sustainable, but the question is, can you survive long enough to kill the opponent? And right now, Locke's saying yes. So I have 1d6 arrows that hit automatically. I don't know if that's gonna get it to splurge, but honestly, it's a snap judgment. Is your character willing to die right here? Because the guy who hits hard is going, I don't know, boss. I'm trying to get to an advantageous position, because in a straight up fight we lose. Always. We gotta find some kind of advantage. We were taken by surprise. That's why she ran up the stairs.
Hold on, I did. Okay, hold on. I was misinterpreting. I didn't take the thing that says you have to fight for this kind of thing. No, I can run. Okay.
Good. Yeah,
If you
because
grab
that have
that-
to fight is a flaw. For this exact reason. If we're gonna fight it and it's gonna chase it, as it turns the corner, I'm gonna knock it down the stairs.
He's sort of looking at the burning blood on him. Look back. See you later, and starts running with the rest of them.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
But all
So-
the money.
We run. There are stairs, right, that we're running up.
Yeah. Or you guys are
Okay.
currently in the hallway. Once you leave the dining area, and you will be running up a set of stairs to go for where you come.
Does
from.
it chase us?
Yes.
Okay, then we position ourselves at the top of the stairs. When we hear it coming, all of us swing the corner and push it down.
Also, Steven,
Yes.
how far did the blood go? Whenever it splattered.
Melee range?
Essentially melee range in the direction of whoever swung them.
Whoa.
Now what's melee range? Just 5 feet.
If you hit it with a melee attack,
If you hit it with a
or rather,
melee
if you hit it within the standard melee attack, are you going to get splashback by using your pole arm? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because I have a long weapon.
All right. Let's say you, Steven.
Wait, that's right. You have a long weapon.
The easy answer is no, you don't take any.
I think no.
But I feel like one of two things. With the blood, we can either attack it in a way that it shouldn't splash us.
I'd say no for. I'm gonna say no for now.
As Ash is running, I say we get to the top of the stairs and knock it down. Then when it's on the ground, we kill it.
Do it.
I'm gonna use my free action to do as many swings as I can while we're running. Because each turn I get one.
Oh, true.
Everyone gets one.
All right.
If I can hit it though, that's the real question. And I'll wait till Locke's out of flash range.
I'm going to cast and shoot it with an arrow. That's just d6 damage. Resolute.
Okay, my first attack missed.
I take corruption.
I keep forgetting to update the fucking damage on the bastard
Right,
sword.
so-
I'm supposed to be doing 1d10 damage.
Bozo.
We had our temporary corruption removed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so good to know. I thought so. My
we got
bird.
a couple hours.
All right. Remember to add 9 to your accuracies.
I mean, I still miss sadly.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. And
What do I need? A 13 to hit?
How many attacks do we get on our way to the top of the stairs?
You got those who are trying to slide a safe attack in via polearm / range. I'd say you guys would be able to comfortably get 3.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
You can
the
go
one.
for you can go for a 4th or 5th one, but you'll risk you'll risk someone getting a swing. Maybe
Oh,
not
wait,
yourself,
never
but
mind.
somebody.
He doesn't take any damage. My resolute check was unsuccessful. Pain. Okay, so that first one. Let's see actually if I take any more. Well, I take one either way, so it's fine.
Dang, okay, second one misses. And then last free attack. Oh, that one hits.
Success.
And it took a +9.
You bet it did.
Right, roll
Okay,
halberd damage.
Damage. 4. Dang, sad face.
And you're able to get a pierce. You're able to get a hit onto it, and the creature just staves it off and continues pursuing. But since you're in close proximity to it, though, what you call it, Vice. Let's see. So, remind me of what your polearm thing does, because it's gonna try and go into melee range and attack you in those in your 4 attempts.
Well, essentially, with the way it works, wait, 4 attempts? I did 3.
Well, there's 3, and then your 4th one before, right? Or did you make 3 in total? Let's see.
I made 3 in total because you said 3 were safe.
Okay, okay. I saw 4, and I forgot.
the way I'm
4th one
doing
was
it is
the damage.
like-
I forgot the 4th one was the damage. I meant
There's
3.
the first swing, and then I just run up, and then whenever he gets in range, I smack him and then run.
All right, because I'm asking if you basically are getting more opportunities from it trying to swing at you at melee range.
I don't think so. I think it's once per turn.
But let's see. I'd say give me 3 defensive. 3 defensive rolls, unless you have a means to not have it swing at you.
Does it also have one?
No, it will try and go into like close range.
Okay. Does it have any pluses or anything?
It would be your defense stat modified by subtracting 5.
I believe I tie with the first one.
Where you have a 16.
Yeah.
Offenders. It is offenders advantage. But let's see. So the first one hits, but the next 2 will not. So what you call it? Do you choose to go down or let it swing at you again?
What do you mean?
It hit you. It
Yeah.
beat your pain threshold.
It's gonna
How
hit
much
you.
damage is it?
Oh, is that armor?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Oh wait, you got 7. Oh, okay. Thanks to the 7, you take 2 damage. Never mind. You take 2 damage.
It does 9 damage if it hits.
All right, good to know.
As so it gets 1 good. It gets 1 swing at you. You take your 2 damage, and you guys are able to get yourselves up to the top of the stars. As it continues following you, as it runs up, you can see that its legs are hugging the walls, just moving up, letting the human part dangle. And everyone, I'm assuming you guys are each going for a swing, so roll me your accurate, and add 9 to the DC as stated before.
I succeed.
But you might crit.
Yeah, no, I rolled. I succeed.
Oh, okay.
That is a
Crit.
And from last session, we are incorporating crits now.
Other brutal criticals.
I have
Okay,
a
so that
D6
hits.
for damage.
And then does the second one hit?
Oh, I rolled min damage every time.
I got 2 smacks.
You get 2 smacks?
Because of the long one and the actual main action attack.
Alright.
So 1d10 plus 1d6 damage. Let's go. $11 damage.
Alright. With the previous damage put onto it, you guys did the damage to finish it.
Let's go.
To finish?
Yeah, you guys killed it.
It is only a blight of a wizard. This thing it doesn't have a very strong physical body.
And now we can go collect all the loot!
And you guys swing at it, and the body's just plop, smack, and it just starts to slide down the stairs for a few steps before it stops.
would
Sick.
seem I severely overestimated our opponent.
You didn't overestimate them. Rather, you've treated them with appropriate caution.
I was gonna say that smack hurt.
Would have hurt.
The only reason I was acting like I need to do this is because I thought I had the flaw that said, "Hey, for like religious fights and certain things, you can't back out."
Correct.
But I
Yeah, I
did.
thought you had some religious thing going on, so I was like, oh, okay, he wants to
But
fulfill his oath.
your damage, your armor is. You're wearing leather, right, or something?
I have woven silk and a buckler.
Hmm. Yeah, they're pretty damaged from that swing.
Sad days.
Oh yeah! Ouch! 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 Water, please.
Oh yeah, that's right. 3 turns have passed already. Given that of the 3 attacks given, so you take 9 damage in lock.
Ooh! 13 minus 9 is like 4, right?
It's 4.
Ow!
And a portion of your armor, a portion of your armor is now corroded.
Oh, great. I'm gonna have to take this back and like do repairs on it. Like, ugh.
But don't worry, we have so much money to pay for the repairs now.
I'm not really hurting for money, honestly.
Yeah,
But
I
more
ima-
money is always useful, I guess.
I imagine I'm hurting for money.
But you loot so you go down and loot. Question mark.
Yes.
As our friend Soot said, sweet, sweet loot.
All right. What's being looted?
What is the
Anything not
value?
nailed down of value.
Well, I'm asking. I'm asking more so, for instance, like body, room, etc. But let's see. In terms of the body, two ore tags.
Hey, yo. Let's go.
And overall, a lot of inks and a lot of ink. Yeah. It's mostly a lot of like inks and stuff, but you can't seem to find them. There seems to not be any books on the body.
Ankh. A-N-K? Ankh?
Ink.
INK.
Okay, my bad.
You know, squid sack. Pen, quill to.
Yes.
Okay.
I request looting music because this music gives me flashbacks.
And then the loot grows spider legs! Oh,
All the coins.
All the
were
coins
actually
grow daddy long
creatures.
legs.
no, you can't eat real treasure.
Observe.
Or
You just gotta boil it like so. Right, I'm back. I just had to confirm a medical appointment. What's the loot table?
All right.
we haven't rolled it yet, technically.
All right. All right. Activate loot table. Roll. Give me. Give me percentile.
Oh, I got this. Hold on. Let me.
No, no, no! Let me do it, Mama.
He's my dog.
Please. So loot table is at E100, right?
No, give me that. Give me that. Laundry.
All right, let's go. 9, baby.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, is this Australia rules too? I hope it's Australia rules. If it's the one thing that's not Australia rules, I'm actually gonna be sad.
Here we go. You ready? Here's our loot sound effect.
You know, loot music is not the one thing I had in mind when I thought about what to grab. But let's see.
I can't stop winning.
Ah, dang it.
You have let's see. You got the paint. Let's see. You have the painting. You have let's see. Outside of the painting and the map, the two vortex, the wizard, and assuming you keep the wizard the wizard survival kit. My idea is just like I'm nothing without my quill and ink kind of inventory.
Yeah. General body looting.
Let's see. With that 9, you found yourself the equivalent of, I'll say about the equivalent of about 160 thalers.
Ah.
We're rich.
And
We
the-
rich.
That's 40 between all of us. That's
40 Thaler?
$40 Taylor. We are rich.
We are rich.
This doubled my coffers.
40
Yup.
Thaler, baby. That's enough for the incompetence fee. Let's go.
Woo!
and you find a heavy crossbow in one of the sarcophagi
Oh,
that still
pulls out.
that appears to still be in pristine condition.
Locke pulls it out with two hands worshipfully and holding it up to the group as it glows.
Is it magical?
It's a pristine condition heavy crossbow. It doesn't need to be magical.
It
DM, answer my question.
yes.
I knew it. Hey, Locke. I don't know if you've ever interacted with magical artifacts before, but I'd like to think it just grows spider legs and stabs into your forearm as it binds to you.
It costs 1
Anyway.
XP to bind yourself to a magic item.
Correct.
So
Well, I mean,
yeah,
I could use the range option.
Behold the magic cross. Oh.
Well,
Dude talks about disturbing the dead and immediately loots one of the sarcophagi.
Look, friend, partner, buddy, God. Disturbing a dead person is not a good idea. Looting an empty coffin is not a bad idea. You think we can afford not to loot the empty crypt?
Only one of them was empty. The others still had the corpses in them. The crossbow.
Potato, misfortunate. It should have praised Prios more in life.
Damn.
Dang.
You think we could turn these dudes into jerky?
yeah.
Please do not.
I wonder they're made out
Look
of
at the
bones.
protein.
I tried to hold R back. Just man, protein. The gains.
How many calories you think there were?
Nothing at all.
Cannibalism is a sin.
That's funny.
My
Well, he's
opinion
half
is a
spider. We could
No,
eat
it is.
half of
It is
him.
actually like a listed sin in the book here, and he starts flipping through his tiny compendium of Prios.
Well,
Right here.
I'd be more than happy to survive a couple more days if it means I burn in hell.
Now, if they're half spider, does it count?
It's only a half sin. A half sin?
Do we round up or down
I
for
don't think-
sins?
Yeah, I think we round down.
I think you've taken this the wrong way.
I'm just I've got a coin. I've got a coin sack filled with 40 Thaler. I don't think I can take this any other way than out of here.
You know what? That is a good idea, Sud. Let us leave.
Although, actually, we
Anyway,
should
buddy,
be good.
I've had
We
enough of
have a ton
being
of whey
here.
bread.
For the record,
You're
Sid
gonna
doesn't
keep
talk at
that
all.
crossbow. Are you marking that as yours or?
I'll keep it in the group coffer for now. Whoever needs it most can attune to it, because I will get some ranged options in later, but just don't have them now.
I am also currently without a ranged option, so I believe it would be best between the one of two of us, or perhaps Vice might be able to make the best
No,
use
I
of
can't
it.
hit anything. Don't give it to me.
Okay, but look, the reason I the reason I hit things well is because I use my strength to hit things. So if you use actual accuracy, you're probably the best choice for this thing.
Oh, alright, then yoinkity spoinkity.
Yoinkity sploinkity.
Hit-
You won't get the spoinketh.
Hippity hoppity, your crossbow is not my property.
Everybody,
Do I
hoppity,
get
woman,
any
hoppity.
corruption from being smacked by a blight?
Eye twitches.
No,
Oh, I'm safe.
no. It was just pure, unadulterated damage as it tries to claw itself into you and consume your flesh.
What if I forsake my flesh?
All right, then I must kill you. After all,
What?
you just committed the third sin. You know, 3 strikes in a row.
Dang.
No, not this yet.
One
So
round down.
good.
Round down.
Oh yes,
That was-
we have now hit the part of the session where we fight God.
Oh, sick. Classic Wednesday.
Have at thee, Stephen.
Wait, is Stephen Preos and everything else? Does that mean there's only one god in different phases?
Hush. But for the purpose of like weapons and whatnot, it's not while it's not called a heavy crossbow. It's the same as an arbalist. So it's a D10 plus 1
Oh, dang.
Pretty good.
crossbow.
Hey,
Right.
that's pretty cool.
Let me.
All right. Let's make fucking go.
have a- Yes, I actually use accuracy for my thing, so I'll go ahead and go ahead and grab me the crossbow.
Yes,
Also,
let us make fucking go.
Yep.
do you know of any tunnels underneath the church?
Flashback. Why do you ask?
Because that's what was written in the sarcophagus, along with the at least seems to be a threat to Ambrians.
Distant screaming as his village burns with the church.
Oh boy, you two.
I'm counting all everybody. Huh. Just sit on the ground or crouch down on the ground. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day.
Well,
But
no,
yes.
it's 40. I know, cause I had 40 Thaler on me, and it's the exact same size and weight.
Is that how you
15
divvy it up?
Baylor, 16
You just
Baylor,
compared it
17.
to your own bag.
We should probably find a place to camp if we're not returning to the village already. Cause I don't know about you, but I could use a bit of a rest.
Use 1, 2.
Oh, you're speaking of. Please gather around if you've taken any damage. Again.
Hello, that would be me.
Wait, are you doing AoE healing or you just doing normal healing?
I'm doing normal healing, but I could just do it multiple times.
You,
Hopefully. I can do it multiple times, hopefully.
Just gets 2 4s back to back.
Obliterates, because that's bigger than my resolute thing.
you don't have to heal me. It's okay.
Are you sure about that?
I can,
Oh,
I
right,
can
you didn't,
bandage
you
myself
didn't
up.
use your medicus on yourself.
Yeah, I can bandage myself up if I need to.
That
I'm gonna hold on to it for now because I don't have too many bandages left.
Alright, my good man, are you more damaged than I am? Because I am at 4 health.
Definitely not.
Alright, I'll do myself first then.
You see, if we put our healths together, we come out to my maximum.
I'm pretty sure if that blight hit me and I had no armor, I wouldn't die, but I'd
Oh
have
yes,
1
I passed
HP.
my resolute check.
you'd have to gamble the second swing.
I could go down, and then he can't do his turn anymore.
Baby, max healing. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go gambling.
Alright, you heal 6 of the 9 damage.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah, I'm winning. All right, that was simple enough. Let's see how you do.
I like how you say how you do.
I cough out my
Ooh.
lung.
He's so bad.
I frame one Yamcha pose.
No, it doesn't actually like do any damage to you. It just fails, and I have to roll
I
the
explode
corruption anyway.
instantly.
I was
All
ready
right.
for the
Blow
4.
up.
I was ready for the 4 to follow up.
All right, let's try this again without getting distracted.
It's okay. I believe in you.
Hey, there we
There
go.
we go, much better.
It's okay. I know in your heart of hearts you're trying your best.
Oh,
I could do it again. I could do it again. It's fine. It's fine.
Can
As
you
long as I
afford a
don't get
4
max
is the
corrup-
question.
Shit. As long as I don't get max corruption. I
Can-
can't afford a 4. I can afford anything before
So
that.
you're saying 25% chance of death.
Well, no, it's only 25% chance of getting 1 permanent corruption.
Alright. So
Use that
25% chance of
gamble, you really
becoming a
It's
sinner.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm only missing 3 hit points. It's fine.
All right. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I
You-
healed the
doesn't
scab. That's
bother
it.
me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers
Doesn't
me. It
bother
bothers me a lot.
It bothers me a lot.
You need not sink yourself to my depths.
I do not think you understand. I was the top of my class in healing. I chose to take lay on hands instead of the
Is
usual
that
witch
why
hammer.
you're choking right now?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to fucking scream.
Wow. First in your class. Not a good that did.
I guess
Because-
I'm first in my class. I don't think
Remember,
the doctor
kids-
has any other students.
Remember, kids, just because you're the best doesn't mean that you're good.
I am by default the best and the worst.
Come on, man. You don't need to do me like that.
Don't worry. Did we introduce ourselves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's okay,
Under
Locke. You have
strandable.
you have plenty of time to prove yourself in this inevitable lifelong journey that we're about to go on, in spite of us only having known each other for 5 minutes.
To be fair, it's been like 2 hours.
It's
Time
the
to
bonds
bitch.
formed by spiders, you know.
Foxholes
Shared
are a
hatred
hell
with
of a
spiders
drug.
is a very strong. A shared hatred with spiders is a very strong motivator.
Hey, whoa now. Can't be hating on all spiders. They get rid of the mosquitoes.
That's
Knight,
what I'm
Knight
saying.
would disagree.
Well then, I'm ready to throw hands.
All right. As the drop hits again, he sets up the campfire in one frame. It's just a frame skip by switching to his weapon.
The guy. He
Is
skips the
this guy
animation.
a speed runner?
Yeah, in terms
Too
of
good.
you guys would eventually find yourselves out of the caves, and Arlo, there's a hole, there's a crack hole in the ceiling that wasn't there before.
Yeah, that's what I came down.
But you find yourself in the town. So you guys would be getting. So if you guys are staying here for the night before traveling again, you guys actually, yeah, you guys will heal.
1.
Yeah, but I'm considering the later days as well. I'm assuming you guys are heading back to base, at least back to Arava.
So,
Wait, how many days do we have?
Yeah, that's what
Don't
I'm
forget
gonna
about the
factor in.
Wonder
You
Bread.
guys will heal three hit points naturally.
Hell yeah, max HP. Let's go.
Would you look at that? One off of max.
About 3 days.
And my
Hey,
corruption is back down to 0. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's all about the best, baby. All about the best. Let's go, baby.
Oh, those are some good rolls.
I'm saying.
All right.
Wowee.
Now I get 3 more bandages, basically.
I consume my final slice of Wonder Bread, marking off the end of a nightmarish chapter of being in the hole.
Oh,
All right.
You don't understand. There were kamikaze skeletons. It was awful.
I'm pretty sure they were there.
I can make you some more whey bread later.
That
But
would
right
be
now, my
awesome.
medical supplies is in the drain.
Wait, have you had any sort of meat in the last? No wonder you want to cannibalize those dead bodies. Here, take some jerky.
Jerky.
I can make do. Looks down at the bread. Tack. I think.
Hey, it's fresh tech.
I consciously spent a week down there, but from the sounds of it, it's been like a month or something. So that's fun.
So what's this about? Your village is getting burnt down?
I didn't say that.
I see. Just me.
You're making things up. I will not. I will not add credence to these false rumors. I have not heard of these stories. Don't worry about it. Anyways, what's up with this map? You said something about churches.
Yes. Those are all towns that I know have chapters. So not quite
Nice.
churches, but religious presence.
I see. Oh, Mr. DM. Was my hometown one of these towns with a chapter in it?
Yes.
I see. Have any of these other towns with chapters in them had any unfortunate fates tied to them?
all of them?
Yes.
All of them, yes.
All of them.
So, all
This
of
is
these towns
Recent
had
events.
chapters in them. But what's the church doing there, Locke?
Usually they're best.
Is that right?
But like you just said earlier, the best doesn't mean it's good.
I'm gonna
You
need
have to
start
understand.
investigating this.
You have to understand. I can't speak for any chapter other than the church that I used to live in, which is the main church. Actually, it occurs to me I lived in the center of a religious organization. My brother's trying to be the Pope, if you could believe it, or well, the bishop. Because the
Hey,
popes don't
hey.
exist in this world.
It's
Good for
the,
him.
the Archbishop.
The Archbishop. Adoptive, of course. I actually never met my parents.
So wait, the archbishop to be adopted you, or you adopted the archbishop to
I was gonna say, how does that work if you never met your
More the
parents?
second than the first, but he's not quite the Archbishop to be. See, the reason I'm on this whole, shebang of a journey, is because I'm trying to find the last set of archives in Davokar, in a ruins, that are rumored to exist, but may not actually exist. But we're pretty sure they exist. And if I don't find them and bring back our religious traditions and texts, then the extremist who wants me dead will be will be made the Archbishop. I got about 2 years to
see.
live in the worst case scenario.
Oh.
Which
And
means I have about
simul-
2 years to live.
and simultaneously, this person is allegedly a religious terrorist. Put
Yes,
it over to Vice.
allegedly. But to be fair, I don't know who made the order for capture. It could be the man who wants to be killed, which is why I didn't immediately swing my sword.
But if you got 2 years to live, then that means I have 2 years to live. Because if it
Give you
was
a
by
year and a
his own
half, really.
order.
You see, the person who would take the archbishop instead of my brother, who is a baker, a very nice baker. He makes very good pastries. Is the head of the order of paladins, the current commander, and he's very, very strict when it comes to his doctrine.
Maybe I can bless him with some whey bread.
I think he'd sooner cut you down at first sight.
And let's see. I'm still continuing to render the next scene, so do talk amongst yourselves as you guys are traveling back to.
But let's not get into the nitty gritty paranoia, what ifs, and
Other assorted.
this is my first
These
time
are some-
out of the capital, really. Well, not my first time now, seeing as it's been some time, but this whole adventure is my first, assignment.
Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
It shows. She says.
I guess this is my second assignment.
Oh, you're part of an organization? What organization would that be? Smiles.
I wouldn't really say an organization.
Does it have a name? You wouldn't have to be religious terrorists, would you?
No, we protect the borders.
I see. The borders of what exactly?
The borders to Dravenkar.
Davokar?
Devakar.
Davokar.
So, wait, you protect the borders from Devakar.
Yes.
They're basically
Same.
surrounding Davokar and guarding everyone else from Davokar. Yes?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We went on an expedition inside. And, well, that was my first, assignment, I suppose.
I presume you are the only one who returned.
No, the doctor came back too. There was 3 of us. Almost 4.
I see. Who is the unfortunate fraction?
Well, unfortunately, there was a lot more of us.
I am starting to realize that I have severely underestimated the dangers of outside Ambria.
But yeah,
What's out
no,
here?
it's not great out there.
Out here.
Good times.
Out here, we are.
I don't think we're in Devakar yet, right? We're just we're just in Ambria.
No, you guys are technically in Davokar, as Davokar is where the forest is. That's Davokar.
Oh, okay. Then yes, out here. But yes, I've been doing my best to learn as much as I can. To hopefully protect more people.
Yes, I see. A guardian. Noble task. So, what do you all do as hobbies out here?
Hobby.
You
You
know,
know,
make herbal
something to-
cures, whey bread.
I see. That is a good hobby. Very productive. Do you do anything, Mr. Arno?
Well, I mostly just work. I never really considered about free time. Huh.
Well, seeing as he gestures to the fact that they're sitting at a campfire, we have some right now, might as well think about it. Maybe find something productive to pick up to help you in your travels and the like.
I can teach
I
you
think
how to
I'm-
read.
I think I'm gonna go over some combat exercises.
I see. If you'd like to trade pointers, I'm always open to learning new things.
Listen, we're in Davkar. You gotta keep your blade sharp, otherwise.
I can
I mean,
observe
that's
and
the-
provide pointers.
Yes, I noticed. You are not very, how should I say, nimble with your polearm?
Sadly, no. Luckily, that last guy was pretty big.
He was quite big, yes. I did not enjoy that, to be frank. Oh wait, no, sorry. To be barbarian. Barbaric? There we go.
Rude.
But yes, I've been trying to get better with it.
Hmm. You seem to have a head for strategy, though.
That's what I spent most of my years training for.
Hmm. That's interesting. You have this sort of mind for strategy that I've only seen in passing nobles, really.
Well, I am some sort of nobility.
He tilts his head. Explain, or rather, expand on what you just said.
Well, I mean, we're technically nobles. I'd say adopted, if anything,
I see.
since
What do you
we're
mean?
honorary nobles.
Not of nobles by service.
Yes.
Well, at least you earned your bloodline prestige.
That is true. Though I imagine
Apologies
there's
if
some
I'm,
that
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I imagine that does make some nobles not like us, though.
Those are old fuddy-duddies who think that, just because they are of older stock, that makes them better. Frankly, it makes them more boring.
Soda excuses herself while she goes and grabs some food because I'm starving.
I have whey bread right here.
She descends upon it.
How
And like
violent.
that,
Well,
I had no more whey bread.
Why does that interest me? No,
well,
never
Vice, you
mind.
certainly have a. You certainly have
Oh wait, hold on. I noticed you did something in the fight a few hours ago. Do you have vocal training? I have vocal training. He's got. Do you have commanding voice too?
Wait, who?
Commanding voice, the boon.
No, I do not.
Damn. Damn. Actually. Well, there goes my line of thought.
He decided to
I'm
spec
just
out
like,
on
huh?
grabbing that.
Well, I could teach you how
Oh,
to
you're
better vocate your orders.
That would be nice. It's pretty useful in the future, I imagine.
Alright. Also, Abe isn't here though, but do you guys to let you guys know, you guys will be getting 20 XP.
No, I'm 10 XP away.
Vice, I must say, your mindset when it comes to nobility is rather admirable.
Well, I mean, I guess I haven't experienced too much of it.
Well, make sure
And
that
more
when
of-
you do experience more of it, you hold on to that mindset.
Yes, it is refreshing to not have a noble look at me and say, "Ha, you're from Paladin Order, aren't you?" Word for word, it's the same thing every time. Like, yes,
Paladins.
I am where. That's not funny. That is
Well,
not
at least
funny.
you said it differently. But I mean, like I said, we're basically just there to guard the borders.
Hmm. Seeing as how dangerous this place is, you all do noble work, which is more than most nobles.
Hey now.
What? Do you have a problem with this paladin's opinion?
Also, how big is the map that we got from that cavern?
Unfurls the map.
Um,
So I want to do something. You still have like the ink and paper from the wizard.
Rummages through the shared loot pack of all players until decided where it goes. Yep, we still have it.
Do y'all mind if I use a couple of pages? Or maybe
I
a
mean-
page. I don't know how big it is. A page or two. I don't know.
It's not really me you'll have to compete with these for. I believe Soot might want some later though.
Okay. I suppose I'll hold off for now.
You know, having talked with you all and checking out this map, I'm noticing a rather disturbing trend.
They're all by rivers, yes? Don't worry about that. That's just a magic charm.
It would seem Davokar is making a push.
Hmm. I do not like that thought. I'm going to discard it now.
Do y'all know about any high wizards?
I know a few very very talented clerics.
I know about some blazed out people that call themselves wizards, but I don't think they count.
Yes, be
Because there
very
was
careful
a-
with magic.
There was a name in the sarcophagus. And I'm pretty sure she's the one that made the, I guess, threats to the Ambrians.
I see. And that name wouldn't happen to be... That's the part where you're supposed to tell us the name, because we don't know.
Oh, you said that name wouldn't happen to be, so I thought
That
you were
was
going
a
to
sort
mention
of
the name.
that was a sort of that was sort of lead up. I don't actually know the name. It's simply a quirk of my speech. Blame my brother.
It was, I think, Celerin, right? Like that.
Talita.
Was it Selena?
Polita.
Talita.
Oh, I
Polita.
misheard it completely then.
Palita? P?
Yes.
Palida.
P-A-L-I-D-A.
Or no, correct. No, Palada. Palada.
Palada, P-A-L-A-D-A.
Yeah.
P-A-L-A. Or no, P-A-L-A-D-A. So kind of like Paladin.
Wait a minute.
Her name was Palada.
To
No, I
refresh
don't recognize it.
your-
Wait, do I recognize it?
I mean, everyone who can make a cunning check, everyone present can make a cunning check.
Pass.
Failure.
Oh, I also failed.
Well, Andrew, I'm gonna give you a bit, a piece bit, that you know, but lock, but overall for lock. So Vice, it was a name that your dad shared with you a long time ago, as he gave you the sword, as he gave you his sword.
Oh.
But Locke.
Uh-huh.
Palada. That was the name of of one of the Dark Lord generals that from the war that happened a few decades ago. Known to be one of the one of the casters. That would still that if still is alive would could set back Ambria another 40 years if she continues to if she were to continue her influence.
Now you see, that is not a good name.
But she was but however, giving you pass as well. But she was considered killed in action during the war. By the hands of. Let me go back over here and pull. She was considered killed in action by the hands of. Where is he? Junior Baraka.
That is a very dead, thankfully, name of what could be called one of the casters of all time. Paletta was sort of a dark mistress who was against Ambria during the war, around 40 years ago. And if she had stayed alive and not died at the hands of Barak, then she would have set Ambria back 40 more years.
Well, I mean, if that was her coffin and it's empty.
Why did you have to tell me that?
So my family killed her. And now she's been resurrected.
I don't like this.
To clarify, Vice, Junio is your father.
Oh, okay. I do remember the last name, but I was like, is it my dad?
I returned apologies.
Well,
So
Are
your
you
father
my dad?
killed one of the evil casters of all time.
Oh, sick.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. Confirmationally. Killed in action.
Confirmed by those who would benefit from its confirmation.
Yes,
well,
and
she
seeing
had
as
her
I'm not
coffins.
dead.
All I'm saying is we didn't find a body in the coffin.
All right,
But
but
it
we have
also
the
didn't
son
have
of the man who
writing.
killed her.
Allegedly.
I'm going to allege my foot up your ass.
But
Well,
the
we can
writing in the
certainly try.
coffin said that she was resurrected.
Ah!
And also seemed quite fresh, so we might have missed her resurrection. Or most likely did, I suppose.
Weiss,
Yes.
please tell me you are of comparable skill to your father.
Have you you seen him in the caves?
I was adopted.
Give me 10 XP and I got you.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
we
we're
got
so
20
fucked.
XP.
Oh yeah, can we spend that now? Like, how does that work?
You can spend it now, or you can hold on to it.
Yeah. What you can do with XP is obviously upgrade your abilities, or you can use it for stuff around the world, such as attuning yourself to items. However, attuning yourself to an item would allow you to essentially get full identify onto the item at the cost of 1 permanent corruption and 1 XP.
Oh no.
Oh man. I mean, I have to hold on to it for now, so I can at least be useful in combat later. Since I'm not sure how much XP we'll get next time.
Remember to increase to adept cost 20, but to get a new ability cost 10.
Yep, but I'm aiming for a masters, which is 30.
I see.
With the expressions of the concerns as to the newfound information, the party has found themselves back at the base. At least the two have found themselves back at the base, and for the other two, the two of you have experienced mountain climbing and frost treading, snow treading as you go through the mountains to find this hidden away alcove with an elevator that takes you into essentially a base within the mountain. And here, and as you go further, as the elevator goes down, you can see that there are multiple floors with each serving different purposes. For you eventually reach a spot that looks to be more so heavy paperwork and so forth. And as you do so, you can hear, you can see that, at least for Sut. Hello?
Hello.
Bamalam?
Sorry. My chewing of crackers drowned you into oblivion.
The area, at least this office area appears to be at the moment cleared out, or at the very least, is empty of people. And you guys can hear from a you guys can hear from a distance, at least like behind one of the doors, screeches or squeals of pain, and agony behind behind what appears to be the main office. No, not this one. No, it wasn't this one. Oh, I didn't put it in here. Oh well, we'll go with this one for later. And eventually it stops, and the doctor in the doctor room leaves the opens the door. Oh, oh, welcome back, you four. I see no one's dead. Squints. No one's
Unfortunately.
no one's terribly corrupted. And as he takes a full step out, you can see that that he's there are tatters of blood here and there on him. Do not be too concerned. This is something that has to be done for her monthly.
Click my tongue. Unfortunately.
She is able to. She's able to converse. She's still able to converse with all of you for now. If you, but if you need anything from her more than that, I suggest coming back. At least coming back to the office the next day. And he gives a knock to the door. He gives a knock to the door and opens for you guys to come in if you so wish to. But he walks away. And Vice, you
Yes.
Vice, you can recognize that it is Arava. Currently, currently she is. She's on a. She's on a flat. She's on a flat mattress on the ground, on the floor at the moment. Laying on her stomach with what you can see is a series of bandages patched along her patched along her spine. And as you guys peek through, she just turns. She just moves her eye. Back, and just turns her whole head. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, you two, and trusted newcomers. Okay.
Locke looks in pain from her pain.
Does she have a glass of water?
The vein.
She does, but the glass is red,
I vanish.
and you can see that there. And as you come in.
Locke will carefully step in. I trust the doctor because they seem very skilled, but do you need healing? Any extra healing? Just something? He's like scratching his head. I bettered myself with lay on hands over this little trip.
it doesn't work.
Damn.
He's just like, I knew that was true, but I still had to offer it anyway, cause you're paid.
I manifest with a glass of water. And I place
Locke
it
looks
next
like
to
a
the
kicked
red
puppy.
one.
Thank you. I take it that you guys were able to resolve the issue in town?
It was frozen in time, and so was I for a while.
So, yeah, the doctor said it was a snow globe. So, thank goodness. And she grabs the glass and takes a sip. The glass is just a little bit more. The water in the glass is just a little bit more red, but she continues to down it.
Success.
But all right. So I was informed at the very least of the snow globe and of the bell. Of the bell on just beneath the stream of the town.
I manifest the box, and I place it on the table next to the water. The music box.
Whoa.
And she
You know, this
starts to
feels much
tinker with
better.
it.
Yeah.
She starts to tap around and starts to play the music. She lets out a sigh of relief, or a sigh of being at ease.
Tension draining.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I take it there's more to this. Yeah.
Well, he starts to sort of unravel the map. Come here, Weiss. You part of this too. So we've generally suspected that the great Dark Lord Palada has revived herself and is targeting these towns. We encountered very spider-centric, corrupted, going deeper into the place with the bell. And they seem to be protecting her. She left behind some sort of blighted wizard guard. Notably, as our new friend Weiss here pointed out, there was a series of
It's
catacombs. Vice Beast? Who the
It's
fuck
Vice.
cares?
I'm gonna say it's Vice.
It's
Damn
Vice,
it.
Locke, and it would do you well to not insult the son of a lord. The son of a duke.
He looks at Vice. You could have told me this.
Well, if a Palada is revived and it has something to do with these towns going up in flames, to put it lightly, then whatever this is, it's been in the works for at least the last 12 years, possibly longer.
Just when everyone thought that the war would be the end of it. Funny.
Also, now that I'm here, Arava, do you have any, like, a pen and pencil I can borrow? Or not pen and pencil, a pencil and some paper.
We have some Quillen ink.
That'll work. I want to start redrawing the tunnels.
Just straight from memory?
Yeah,
God damn.
because I took absolute memory.
His
God
body
damn.
is weak, but his mind is sharp.
Blind is a steel trap.
Meanwhile, if he did this in D&D, everyone would dunk on him for grabbing keen mind.
I mean, hey, in a setting where everything is like unknown, I feel like absolute memory is pretty good because I can be like, oh yeah, it looks just like this.
Oh man. But as you draw it out, her face goes pale by the second.
I'm gonna try to overlap it, I guess, over the other map where it'll fit because it should line up, technically speaking, if what we're thinking of is true.
If the interconnected catacombs for the chapters, yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay.
And I guess I'll also
Yeah.
write down the message she left
But-
behind.
But it's 1-to-1 with the exception of one tunnel going to going far away from the rivers and far away from the other connections, and towards some towards an area where Locke you recognize to be the main the main cathedral, the main temple.
Locke is staring at it.
Now that they are overlapping.
This bitch. So you're telling... Okay, he looks at Arno. You're telling me every one of these towns has had some sort of fire in them? They wouldn't have to all have been 12 years ago now?
As far as I've been tracking, many of these towns have been razed by now. And if these catacombs are connected to that, that means that this whole plot has been conspired for more than 30 years. Because these catacombs predate the end of the war.
The archives. They're not just catacombs, they're all Prios archives. Me and my brother were caught in one of these fires.
This is his tunnel.
Repeat that? I didn't hear you, Steven.
This is his tunnel.
As in my brother's? Or his general little,
Capital H?
Yes. It seems they found it.
see.
But if they're conspiring, then to put in perhaps there are more rats perhaps there are more rats underneath your brother's nose than he anticipated.
Possible that this head cathedral might be the next target.
It has already been targeted. Me and my brother were caught in a great fire that burnt all of the archives under the head cathedral.
Any of the chapels, temples, and other in churches that held any libraries of any kind were also met the same fate, seemingly by reports the same night.
He quietly rubs at scars under his armor.
Not a great look for the church.
Trust me, nothing was good that night.
Could you help me up?
Do so. Arm under arm, steady, 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 careful, careful. The bird's like on the floor, flapping wings, like
I'm gonna start rolling up the maps.
To the chair.
I move.
And she's carefully lowered onto the chair.
Ooh.
All right, gentlemen, we're officially operating outside of the realm of the norm. This information cannot get out.
At the very least, not to the public.
Right. If there is something going up with one of the premier powers of the territory, having this go out would put quite the target on all of our backs.
It's already bad enough, though. There's already tension. There's already tension in between territories amongst the nobles. The Baraka family alongside. I have to pull out real quick.
You can do it, I believe in you.
I can do it. I'm trying to believe in myself. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Duke Junio and the Duke Gadrime, they're currently facing heavy pressure and lash from not only the forces of Davokar, or the corruption of it, but on top of just the speculations of internal forces turning against them, on top of the pressure and continuously expanding rift between them and some of the other nobles. And then let's not talk about and then this new Berendia. Let me see if that's the right location that I just that I put down. Yeah, okay. It is. Good job, me. And then the uncle for the queen is making friends with the foreigners up north. The queen has not been seen publicly in the past 8 years. But her words still reign supreme, supposedly.
Allegedly.
After all, we now have. After all, there are now proper artisan guilds to maintain order and function between them. Well, Arno, you perhaps did not think to yourself that you would get yourself into this mess, or to be informing, at the very least, me of this. But, for proper greetings, my name is Arava.
Arno, pleasure to make your acquaintance. And I apologize for getting you caught up in this mess.
It's fine. It's better to know what problems would arise and snuff them out. But Arno, your name sounds familiar. At the very least, well, at least just the first name. I had an uncle that wouldn't stop talking about him.
Well, I've worked at a few different guilds. I'm sure my name's passed around. Try to keep busy.
Yeah? Well... So what are you going to do, then? Now that you've found yourself here and have informed me on this. Surely you don't intend to just go back to your standard mercenary work.
No, I'm afraid that's no longer in the cards. This is the first lead I've had in years. Can't just take this lying down.
Alright. Well, welcome to my vicinity. We're currently we're technically associated to Ambria, but I'd like to think of ourselves as independent. Assyria. Welcome to Assyria. Founded by the bastards of nobility.
Well then, I'll be in your care.
Okay,
You alright, bud?
I just can't get used to this. Well, welcome to Assyria. We're more than happy to hire you and give you your benefits, your payment, and so forth. Our mission here is to find the truth, and for me personally, it's a home for the unwelcomed. It's home for the unwelcome that wishes no harm. least that's idealistic. And she goes to, and she starts to tinker with the music box again. I hope that in your search of the truth that you will find your answers, and I hope that you will find yourself a home. But she pulls out a couple pieces of paper. Similar to the secrecy of your findings, be cautious as to who you share Assyria with. We do have our own fair shares of opposers. And, well, I suppose I can put you guys, point you guys to a start, but until my issues with sustainability for our foundation, you folks are all of you are free to do as you will around here, or to travel about. I'll just inform somebody. Just inform somebody that you can trust as to where you're heading, so that there would at least be a messenger for if you're needed. But if there's anything more that you can give me, that you can offer from your findings, I would like that to be another time. And she starts to doze off, leaning to the back of her seat.
Blanket around. I'm just gonna look at all of them like, you have anything more to say? Because she's kind of knocked out.
Shakes head.
No, she doesn't say anything. All right, say.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
He just shakes his head.
And I'm gonna wheel her off to wherever she rests.
And
So, Paladin, how do you feel about targeting your own church?
I'm going to be frank. I'm going to be a barbaric right now. Most of the church is not fond of me because of what I am. I serve it faithfully. I serve Prios. But it is different to serve Prios than to serve the church. I seek to put my brother in power so that we may change from such hardcore traditions. This is just another step in that change. I need to go. I need to study. And he sort of wanders off into the room that was assigned to him.
And the group will disperse themselves, and if they're and I don't know what Vice is gonna do though, but if you guys are and a time lapse will happen where you guys will be investing your XP into what you are unlocking for yourself or upgrading for yourself, and we will call it here.
Sick.
Oh man.
Hey, okay. I have enough time. I have enough time this time around. I have enough time this time around to hear the hypes and gripes for a bit before I gotta go. I still.
Session!
Hmm?
Good session! Like, good session. We advanced some of the plot. We got to XP. It got a fight in. Managed to get the fight out. Got a bit of character interaction in. All in all, it has the hallmarks of what a session needs. Good job.
We get plot XP.
External level up, that would be incredible. Level up the base, I guess.
I'm just curious because I don't know what the metrics for gaining XP are.
Adventures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm giving you points of XP. So it's gonna be like 10 points, 20 points, 5 points, 7 points, etc.
Okay.
But anything else anyone has to say in regards to this session?
I mean, it was pretty good.
Perfectly average. Pretty alright.
I am intrigued in the story. And I was expecting the other sarcophaguses to come back to life. They still might, to be honest, because she said, if when y'all decide to wake up and join me or whatever, here's what's going on. So I don't know. We might have to go do something. We might have to bring a clergyman in there if they're still there when we get back. But yeah. I might have to talk to my father about it. Maybe the sword actually is a very important thing. I am not sure.
Alrighty.
But plenty of mysteries.
And Arno?
Oh boy, can't wait to fight the whole world.
Not the whole world.
Ah, yes. Finally, my vendetta has a shape.
Yes, good.
Unfortunately, it's the entire world.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'd say I'm satisfied with the session as well. got most of the main stuff I wanted down, and I believe I am back on mental and episodic track. By speculation. Yeah. But yeah, overall side, and as per usual, thank you for playing in my game. Thank you for engaging when you can.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys next week. All right, I'm killing the recording. To the cameraman.
Dead.
Wait, that's me.